It's time now for a look latest on local news. In the news, probate judge Tammy Thornton states that the city of Odom has opted to open back up the qualifying period for that special election to fill the city council seat that's been left vacant with the resignation of William McLaughlin. Thornton says the qualifying period will run next Monday up until Wednesday at 12 noon. The fee $7.50. So far, no one has shown any interest in the city of Odom to seek the unfilled seat. No one's even called to inquire about it. But once again, they're going to open the qualifying period back up again next Monday through Wednesday. Again, Wednesday at 12 noon, we'll close out the qualifying period. The qualifying takes place at the probate office here in Wayne County. City of Jesup Commissioner set to meet this evening at 7 p.m. at the Cracker Williams Community Center. On the agenda, under old business, discussion of board appointments. Under new business, approval of a road assessment system, approval of pool consultant, rezone lots on South First Street from R1 to C1, a variance for 1160 West Cherry Street, discussion to change future land use map to reflect changes on South First Street from Tai Street to West Bay Lane, approval of service delivery strategy, executive session to discuss personnel, items with the city manager, items with commissioners, items with the mayor, and all that set for tonight at 7 p.m. I have a full report for tomorrow here on the local news. Again, the county commissioners meeting from last night was canceled. Today is day 3 of the Wayne County Board of Education's meetings at the Wayne County Airport. They're conducting interviews with candidates seeking the position of Wayne County's school superintendent. All these meetings are official meetings of the board. All 3 have begun at 8 a.m. All have lasted most of the day. Began last Friday, continued Monday, and today is the final day. Board looking to narrow the field of candidates down to the final 3. At that point, the 3 names will be released to the public. More interviews would then take place. Eventually, the announcement and hiring of a Wayne County school superintendent. The board hoping to have the new superintendent hired by the first of the month of March. Target date to have the list done to the final 3 is February 26th. And current school superintendent Jay Brinson set to retire at the end of the month of March. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Other news, still no arrest in the January 13th murder of 31-year-old Jerry Davis, who was shot and killed at his residence on Oglethorpe Road. Talked with the GBI yesterday. They state they're getting a lot of information on that tip line. They asked that we continue to give that tip line out here on the local news. And again, anyone with any information about the shooting is asked to call this number. Again, the tip line number is 800-597-8477. Again, 800-597-8477. They state you can also call the Wayne County Sheriff's Department at 427-5970 or the GBI Kingsland office. That number is 912-729-6198. And the GBI says they continue to work on the investigation. They state they're making progress. Again, they ask again that we give that tip line number out for the general public. Again, they're encouraging anyone with information to call the tip line. Again, the tip line is 800-597-8477. 31-year-old Jerry Davis was murdered in his home at 2696 Oakville Road in Wayne County. According to the GBI report, he was shot multiple times, which caused his death. Once again, they state the investigation is ongoing. And again, they ask if anyone has any information to call that tip line, 800-597-8477. In the state legislature Monday, Republican state senators introduced a package of bills to abandon automatic voter registration, ballot drop boxes, and no excuse absentee voting in Georgia. The proposals amount to an overhaul of Georgia's election laws after record turnout resulted in wins for Democrats, including Joe Biden's run for president in Georgia and the wins by Democratic senators John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock. One measure would prevent voters from being automatically registered to vote when they get their driver's licenses. Another would ban drop boxes, requiring absentee ballots to be returned through the mail or at county election offices. In addition, a proposal would roll back a state law allowing registered voters to cast an absentee ballot for any reason. They state absentee voting now would be limited to those 75 years of age or older with disabilities or anyone required to be absent from his or her precinct. Senate President Pro Tem Butch Miller, Republican from Gainesville, Georgia, says, quote, We've got to restore confidence in the ballot box. Our goal is to be sure every vote is accurate, accounted for, and legal. Democrats disagree. They state the bills mark a concerted effort to reduce voting access after Donald Trump lost in Georgia. His supporters made unsubstantial allegations of fraud. Senate Minority Leader Gloria Butler from Stone Mountain says it's voter suppression. She says if you resist access, then people get discouraged and simply don't vote. Over 1.3 million people cast absentee ballots before the November general election in the state of Georgia. That's about a quarter of all the votes in the state. Bills have been introduced. Now the debate will begin. Bills will be considered for the first time in the coming days by the subcommittee of the Senate Ethics Committee. Again, tomorrow we'll hear from State Representative Bill Workheiser, get his thoughts on how he thinks all this debate will play out. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news. Each week, the Wayne County School System releases the COVID chart for the week, and this is the results of the week of January 26th to the 30th. Again, students in Wayne County, there's 5,062 students in the Wayne County School System, 4,611 are on-site learners. They had 14 weekly positive COVID cases the week of January 26th to the 30th. 3 Martha Ross Smith Elementary students, 2 James E. Bacon, 1 Odom Elementary student, 3 Martha Puckett students, 5 Wayne County High School students, 131 had to be quarantined for possible exposure, 53 at Martha Ross Smith Elementary, 10 at Jesup Elementary, 21 at James E. Bacon, 3 at Odom, 2 in Scriven, 10 Arthur Williams Middle School students, 12 Martha Puckett students, and 20 Wayne County High School students. And this for the week of January 26th to the 30th. They have 840 employees in the Wayne County School System. They had 4 weekly positive COVID-19 cases that week. 1 Martha Ross Smith employee, 1 James E. Bacon, 1 Odom Elementary, and 1 Martha Puckett. They had 18 employees quarantined for possible exposure. 2 at Martha Ross Smith Elementary, 1 Jesup Elementary, 4 James E. Bacon, 3 in Odom, 1 Martha Puckett, 1 Arthur Williams, 2 Wayne County High School, 2 transportation employees, and 2 food service employees. Again, that the chart for the week of January 26th through the 30th. The American Red Cross announcing a blood drive coming up on a Monday, February 15th, the next one here in Wayne County. It'll take place at Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium, sponsored by the Ladies Auxiliary of the Jesup Shrine Club, and the time 2 to 7 p.m. When they ask you to mark that date on your calendar, if you have the chance to give the gift of life, a pint of blood, as you please do so that Monday, February 15th at Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium between 2 and 7 p.m. Kiwanis Club getting ready for their pancake supper. Again, the club is offering pancakes and sausage for $6 per plate or 2 plates for $10. Plate pickup will be from 5 to 7 p.m. on February 18th at Airport, located at 675 South 3rd Street in Jesup. Again, due to the pandemic, it'll be a drive-through event this year. Again, each year they serve approximately 600 pancake dinners to locals in our community. Fundraiser provides resources for club projects such as their pre-K book program and annual high school scholarships. Tickets are available from any Kiwanis Club member or from Club President Molly Howell at Jesup City Hall. Once again, the Kiwanis Club will give the pancakes away for $6 per plate or 2 plates for $10. The pickup will be from 5 to 7 p.m. on February the 18th. That's going to do it for the latest in the local news. Sports coming your way in a few minutes. Bob Morganson, have a great day.